walk past us in a bit and go back the other way. So just beware. He won't have a clue what he's doing. Right then. Okay, so we're going to start off just without anything, standing up. And we just literally relax our shoulders. Check our postures. That's ankles, knees, hips, shoulders in line. Chest to the ceiling. And just relax everything down. We start with that nice easy breath. Breath in. And blow out. And again, breath in. And blow out. Hands to the thighs, to the knee with a straight leg. And then back up. Shoulders back. And again, down. And lift. Okay, side bend, side, center. Just towards the knee. 2 more. And 1. Good. Okay, take a breath again in through the nose, nice and deep. Reach it up nice and high. And then blow it out. Release the shoulders. Cross at the bottom. Lift it up. And then bring it all the way back down. And then I just want to start off lifting one heel, lift the opposite arm. We're just going to change and change. The music should come back on in a minute. If it doesn't, I'll look at it. Reaching high with that arm without scrunching the shoulder. So we're just reaching up, change, change. 2 more. That's it. Last one, bring the heels down, bring the arms in front. We're going to knee bend gently and open the arms and bring it back in. Squeeze the shoulder blades as we go. Squeeze together. Squeeze. Okay, just do 2 more. That's it. Last one, taking your arms down. Lift them to the top and back round. Okay, this leg, we tap, circle. Tap, circle. Tap, circle. Tap. 2 more. Tap, circle. Tap. Okay, keep the leg to the back and brush it forward. So we're going forwards and back. Forwards, back. That's it. Brush. Let the hip go heavy. 2 more. Forwards, back. That's it. Last one, and bring it level to touch the floor gently. Side, side, in, side and in, and then pedal a little bit faster in the middle. Tap, circle, tap, circle. So we just want to make sure that the hip and the thighs are just loosened off a little bit before we get onto the floor. Brushes, forwards, back. Lift, keep everything else relaxed. 2 more. That's it. Last one. And pedal off. Take a breath in. That's it. And blow. Okay, hands to the thighs, down to the ankles. Past the knees, towards your ankles if you can. If not, just as high as you can. 1 more time. Take it down. And up. Okay, take the leg to the side and point. Bring it in and hold. So hold behind the leg and extend. And then bring the foot down. Same on the other side. So knee, hug. Keep the chest up, under and extend. Bring the heel down. Pedal off again. That's it. Okay, point to the side. Knee, underneath, extend. That's it. Bring the knee back in this time. Let go and take the leg and arms to the side. Bring it in, cross at the bottom. Lift, take it down and stretch the other side. Okay, so hug in, underneath the knee, underneath, extend, hug again, hug, extend to the side, stretch in the wings, step it in, cross, lift out, bring it down and take the toe to the back, arms up, tilt, just small way to begin with, and back up, so it's that arabesque, down, and lift, good, last one, take it down, sit and then step it in, bring the arms down, take the other leg back, reach tall, hold through the tallness there, keeping the tummy in, tilt, and lift, reaching all the time, tilt, and lift, 2 to go, sit, tilt, hold, and lift, last one, sit, step it in, reach and take it down, lift the arms up and bring the hands back down to the side. Take your breath in through your nose, nice and big, up. Now hip hinge, keep the back straight, keep the legs straight, bring the arms in and down towards the side. Okay, and then gently to the side, arc the hips, fingertips together at the top. And again, so we've got a hip hinge coming down. Sit, take it out, take it up, arc the hips towards me, hands touch, and then bring it down. Okay, take the toe to the side, just hip circle and behind. Hip. 2 more. Round. Sit. And last one. Good. Bring it down. Cross. And behind. Right across. Think of the ball and socket joint in the hip. Sit. 1 more. And down. Take the toe to the side, and we're going to do a tick-tock forward and back. So we'll go forward, side, cross, side. So the one at the back is not really a lift, it's just taking the toe across to the back and across and out. So football kick, out, cross, and out. And again, football kick, side, cross, back to the center, pedal off again just to loosen them ankles, other side, kick, side, cross, and again, kick, side, cross, 1 more, kick, side, cross, back to the center, pedal off. Okay, take the leg to the side, and this time we're just going to curtsy, take your arms out to the side, cross, down, and lift, other side, down, cross, step wide and high, curtsy, and lift and take it wide, 1 more each side. Round that back and wide. Last one. Back into legs together, hip hinge, straight leg down. Down towards the toes. Tummy in, arms to the side, pushing through the heel, arc the back, fingertips the back, hips forward. Side. 1 more to the side. And back. Okay, both arms up high. Hold. Circle. Round. Back the other way. Bring the legs wide, hands on the hips, knees soft, circling through the hips. Just making that circular action so the vertebrae in that middle bit of the spine are getting a bit of movement. Back the other way. Round, stirring the pot, bring it back to the center. Tilt, banana. Tilt, 2 more. Squeeze the tummy and banana. Last one. Tuck and banana. Legs in. Okay, and the rest is on the floor. I'll just turn that music down a bit. It's gone up. Okay, so if you grab your mat, I haven't got my mat today, but I'll just put it back one song just in case we run out. Okay. So we're going down the floor. Oh, sorry, really sorry. I meant to say, remember your ball and your band. We're using them today if you got them there. If you haven't, it doesn't matter. But if you can quickly grab them. Sorry, completely forgot to say that when we were getting started today. Just going to bring this forward a little bit. Okay, so we're a little bit looser and warm now in the areas that we need to be. So we're down on the floor and we're starting off side laying. Okay, so we're going to come down and we're going to need the ball to begin with. Okay, just get this out of the way. Okay, so we're going to start off, we have the knees slightly forward. So they're in front of the hip, they're not in line. Okay, and then if you lay down and stretch that arm out long from the side, then all you've got to do is bend at the elbow and you can support your head. If this gets too much, you can lay down here by just bending your elbow, or you can bring your arm forward if it's way too much and put a cushion or something there. The ball goes behind the thigh and the knee. So the shin at the back of the calf, and the back of the thigh grip the ball. And then we've got our knees hovered slightly. We're going to open up into butterfly. So that means the top leg always mirrors the bottom. Nice and slow. Open, hover, open. And if you get any tightness here, just lay down for a second, pop your hand there, and you can just rub that off if you need to. So 2 more butterfly. That's it. Last one. Hover a bit of wider open. Lift the knee. Take the knee back. Lift. Back. Knee. Back. Knee. Back. So that knee comes right in line with the hip and then pushes behind. Knee. 2 more. In. Back. Last one. Hold it back. Push and hold. Just hold. Keeping the gap. So keep it there. And then we're going to go for a full circle round with the knee. Round. Open. So it'll start fairly small. Now don't force anything. Just let it drop. Forward and up. And round and back. So we're trying to use full range of movement in the hip joint. Working the leg. The back of the thigh as well. 2 more. Round. Set. Last one. Bring it here. I want you to tilt the knee down, keeping the heel up. And then change. Trying to keep the ball. So we've got a tilt. Tilt. Tilt the knee down. Tilt the knee up. 1 more. And up. Good. Okay, take the legs for a second. And now bring the ball just in front on the floor. And we're going to rest the ball underneath the knee here, just in front. So the other leg is still there, but we're just going to straighten it slightly on the diagonal. We've not brought it all the way back here. We just straightened it a little bit so it's a little bit more comfortable. Now what we're going to imagine we're doing is, imagine I'm here behind your hip and I'm pushing you over as if you're going to go onto your tummy with your hips. And then pull back. So you don't have to push hard on the ball. I'm here, I'm going to push your leg forward so the ball rolls up your thigh. And then come back. Put your hand on the floor in front, so as if you're going to roll over all the way and then come back and in. So imagine you're rolling all the way. You feel the ball come all the way up your thigh into the groin area and back. Roll it out and in. Last one. Roll and in. Now from here again, just tilt. Lift the heel up. tilt the hip and knee down. And back to normal. One more time. Tilt. Sit. And back. Okay, now this time we're going to push till it comes all the way up the thigh and then straighten the leg and go over on towards your tummy. So it's sort of just underneath the top of the thigh. The back of your knee is straight, your toes are back to you, and it's like you're pushing a box away at the side through your heel. Now if you can't feel a stretch through that inner thigh, you can walk your toes a little bit higher. So we've got that stretch through the inner thigh, and you're more or less all the way over onto your tummy now. Your elbows are down on the floor, and you should feel a bit of a stretch. Now, if you just think about moving the hips very slightly, you'll feel it stretching through the groin and your inner thigh a little bit more. Squeeze back with the hips, as if you're trying to roll back again, but you can't. Where the exercise that we just did, rolling forward and back. 2 more. Last one. That's it. Okay, so we're going to then gently roll back onto the side, bring it forward and bring the ball up. That's it. Okay, I want you to sit up and swap our legs over to the other side. So remember, knees in front, hand to the side. Knees forward, lift this top leg, pop it just behind the knee area so it's squashed between the shin and the thigh. You don't need to grip it too tight. Support the head. So if you have your elbow forward, it's quite hard. So make sure your elbow, you put your arms to the side and then you support your head. Close, more or less close, but so you can keep the grip. Open and down and again. So we're opening out the hip, opening through the groin and strengthening the inner thigh. Lift. Set. And lower. 2 more. Lift. And lower. Last one. Lift. Set. And then bring it about halfway. Knee. Push all the way back. That's it. So the knee comes up and in, and then we're pushing all the way back, like we've got that box behind us, but we're trying not to lose the ball. So we squeeze through the bottom, push it back, getting all that range of movement in the ball and socket joint, but we're also working the bottom, the front of the thigh, the inner thigh, a bit into the waist and the back, and here in the shoulders as well with this exercise. Push back. Bring it forwards. So, okay, take it all the way back and hold. Just hold that position so we're getting a good stretch down the front of the leg. And then we've got the circle in front. So keeping the hand there, bring it forwards, up, out, and down. Nice big circle. And down. 2 more. Round. Last one, all the way round. Sit. Now we're going to do that tilt. So the knee goes down, knee goes up. So the ankle stays up, the knee goes down and open. 2 more. Sit. Last one and open. Okay, grab the ball. We're going to pop the ball in front. We slightly straighten that side leg, but it's still on the diagonal. Bring the knee over so it rests underneath, the ball rests underneath the knee. So this is the one where we're going to just stretch out, push it as if we're rolling onto a tummy, roll back. So the ball will go up the thigh and then back under the knee as we rotate. So roll and back in, and again roll out, let it go up the hip and in. So you feel it roll up the thigh into the hip area and back. So the last one, we take it all the way out, over onto your tummy all the way. So you're looking at the floor, straighten the leg to the side so it's nice and straight at the back of the knee. Keep pushing out, and if you can't feel it, lift up a bit higher with the straight leg. Just hold it there, and then imagine you're doing a bit more of a roll out again. pull the hip back, push forward. And this is working very deep in the lower back and the lower hip. 2 more. Last one. So, okay, hands back to the floor, bring it all the way back and in. Okay, take the ball out. We're going to change position now. We're going to lay onto our back. Just move my head mic. And we're going to pop the ball just behind. Oh, just check that I'm doing this right. I might go, yeah, between our knees, sorry, next. So between the knees. And we're going to go into our shoulder bridge. So we need our palms face up at the side so that we can't push down through our hands. Palms up. And then we're going to lift the bottom. We're going to squeeze the ball as we lift and hold. Then we work through the spine, gently putting down one vertebra at a time, the hips, the bottom, the tailbone, and then we banana the back. So gentle squeeze on the ball, tuck the tummy in, lift. Remember, most of the ribs are still down on the floor. Go through the lower ribs, the middle spine, across the hips, the tailbone, and banana. And again, tilt and lift, hold, and then very slowly take the hips and bottom back down, and banana. And again, squeeze, tilt and lift, and then slowly down through the hips, the bottom, and banana. We're just going to do one more. Lift, hold, and lower down. Okay, and then I just want us to squeeze that ball for 8 and release. 7, 6, 5. If it feels too much pressure in the groin, just slow the squeeze down a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and hold it in fairly tight, and then little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring the knees in, keeping the ball between the knees. And then rest the ankles at tabletop so the knees are above the hip. Touch the shoulders with your fingertips. Okay, we're going to grab the ball, open the thighs, close on the ball, touch the shoulder. Grab, open, close, shoulder. Grab, open, close, shoulder. One more. Grab, open, close, shoulder. Keep your hands back out to table, to the side, aeroplane. Keep the heels up. Squeeze and release. 4, 3, 2, hold in, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop the feet back down. Just release for a second. Okay, knees back up. Grab the ball and just straighten the legs and pop it a bit more between the calf. We're going to do a small circle on the ceiling. Just round, back the other way. Round. One more time. That's it. Okay, grab the ball, pop it on the floor for a second. Turn the soles of the feet in and just hold on low down towards the ankle or the shin. And try and just let the knees relax open a little bit. Just let them stretch. Take a breath in and then blow it out through the mouth. Okay, just release that, but keep the knees open. So you've took your hands off. Soles of the feet are facing in towards each other. I want you to turn the soles of the feet to the ceiling and straighten the legs up. So the thighs and knees are touching. Push your heels up, point your toes down. And again, open out. Let the soles of the feet turn in and open the knees a bit more. Bring it in. Take it up. Push through those heels to the ceiling and toes down. And turn it in, Opening the thighs. And imagine you taking your heels towards the floor. Bring the heels back up. Straighten the knees. Push up through the heels to the ceiling. 2 more. So open out. This time I want you to take the feet all the way down to the floor so the soles of the feet still face in and the knees drop open. Okay, lift the feet, bring the thighs back in, straighten the legs to the ceiling again. So push. 1 more. So soles the feet turn in, open the knees wide, take the feet down to the floor so they land on the sides of the feet. Knees are open. Bring it back in, lift the feet first, bring the thighs in, straighten the heels, push, 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 push. 1 more. Slowly, soles of the feet in, gently control through the pelvis as we land the feet down and relax for a second. Lift the feet first, bring the thighs in, knees in, straighten them legs and push to the ceiling with the heels, point the toes down, keep pushing through. Now hold them there and we're just going to open out, not too wide, and then back into the center. And again, open out and center. 2 to go. Out and center. Last one. Out and center. Okay, hands on the back of the legs, just bring the knees down, feet down, and stretch the legs out long for a second to give the hips a bit of a stretch. We're going to need the ball again. So grab the ball, pop the feet back on the floor, knees bent. We're going to pop the ball back behind one knee. Just hold it there, just pop the foot on the floor. So aeroplane arms, just drop the chin to the shoulder. Same on the other side. Back to the center and relax. Okay, we're going to do a knee lift. Bring the foot off the floor, bring the knee in, and then down and tap the toe with the foot to the floor. In. And down. And again. Bring it in. And then pop the foot on the floor. We're going to let the knee drop open out to the side. And back in. Keeping everything else relaxed. Gently drop the knee to the side. Let it open. Back in. 2 more. Gently. Back in. Last one. Out. And back up. Now bring that leg up to tabletop position, keeping the ball there. Now open to the side. The other hip will want to open out as well. Bring it back in. And again. So slowly, let that leg drop open. Let the other leg just drop a little bit if it needs to. Got 2 more, nice and slow. Just drop. Center. 1 more. Side. You may feel a bit of shaking and juddering going on. Bring it back. And then I want you to think about just making a bit of a circle again. Not too big, just using the knee to draw a circle round. So again, you can feel how hard all the ligaments and tendons in the groin, the pelvis, and the inner thigh are working. 1 more. Bring it back in. And then just hug in on the knee. Just relax for a second. And then I want us to hold onto the ball at the back of that knee. So take your hands and hold the ball. And then straighten that knee heel up to the ceiling, straightening the knee. And you're pushing the back of the knee onto that ball that you've got. Relax your shoulders, point your toes down, and push through that heel. Keep pushing through and pushing the nice straight knee onto the ball. And then take the leg wide, keeping hold of the ball. Push again through the heel. Let the other knee drop open a little bit if it wants to. So we're leaning across and we're stretching through that inner thigh. Push through the heel, point the toes back to your body, making sure you're pushing that back of the knee straight still into the ball. Bring it back in. Again, push up to the ceiling, still pushing on the back of the knee. Keep the back of the knee straight and just pull in and release. Pull in and release. 2 more. Last one. Then take the ball away and pop it on the floor. Cross that leg over the bent knee. And then without trying to lift your head, lift the foot off the floor, push on the back of the ankle, take your hands through and hold onto the back of the thigh. And then again, pull in and release a few times, a little bit faster this time, so you feel a bit of a pulling in the outside of the hip and the bottom here. Okay, and then rock from side to side a little bit. Give it a good stretch. 3, 2, really pushing on the back of the ankle and pushing the knee. Now bring it back, place your hands, you've still got one hand behind the lifted leg, put the other hand on the inside of the knee and push out a little bit. So push on the knee and pull in on the other leg. So the foot is up, one hand behind the knee pulling in and the other leg pushing on the inside of the thigh and rock it. So, put that foot down onto the floor, uncross the leg. And then grab your ball again for me. Pop it behind the other leg. And just close it. Lift the knee. Down, tap the floor. Lift. And floor. 2 more. Last one, leave the foot down on the floor. Relax, don't put any tension in the shoulders. Drop the knee open, let it relax. And back in. 3 more. Just let the leg drop. And back in. And again, let it drop. Back in. 2 more. Out. And in. Last one. Good, okay, bring that up to the sort of tabletop position so the knee is above the hip, don't bring it too far in. Now let that drop to the side. Out. And back in, nice and slow and controlled. Slowly out. And then slowly back in. So nice and slow on this. Let it relax as it goes open. And then back in, you can feel everything in the pelvis and the lower back working. Let the other knee drop and relax as well. And then back into the center. We're just going to do 2 more. Make sure you're not tensed up in your neck and shoulders. If you had, just take the chin towards the shoulder for a minute. Last one. Bring it back up and then circle around. So again, we're just opening up that hip. Just circle around, nice and slow, don't rush it. Round and out and down, trying to think it big, but not putting any pressure on. Just do 2 more. Round. Last time. And then bring it in, hug the knee in, still got the ball at the back of the knee. And then grab the ball and straighten that leg so the heel goes up to the ceiling, point the toes down. And remember, pull the ball in towards the leg. So as if you're trying to use the ball to pull in and then pull and release, pull and release, pull. Pull, keep the heel up, toes down, and try and keep the back of the knee pushing into that ball so it's going straight, and then push the heel up to the ceiling, push the ball, the knee into the ball. So we're getting it as straight as we can. Hold it there, drop it to the side. Again, the other knee might drop open, just let it drop open. Push again through the heel, point the toes back. So you're more or less going across your body with your arms. Keep pushing through the heel. Push the back of the knee into the ball. So slowly bring it back up and into the center. Last time, heel up, toe down. Relax your shoulders. So release. take the ball out, cross that ankle over the knee. And once you've crossed it over, try and let that knee that's on the top relax out a little bit. Okay, try not to lift your head off the floor if you can. Lift the foot off the floor, take your arms through onto the back of the leg. You don't have to cross your hands, just hold on to either side of the thigh and then do a little bit of that pull in, pull. Pull. So it's a bit of a rocking in and back, pull. And if you're doing it right, you'll feel that nice deep stretch in the outside of the hip. Trying to keep the knee relaxed, try and get rid of the tension in your shoulders. Hold it in, relax your breathing. Just hold it in for a second. Rock from side to side. Again, feeling the stretch on the outside of the hip and the bottom. Loosening it off, stretching away. So bring it back to the center. Keep one hand behind the thigh, put the other hand on the inside of the knee. Rock again. So you're pulling on the back of the knee and you're pushing on the inside of the leg that's crossed. And then rock that from side to side. So bring it back in. Bring both legs up to the ceiling, heels up, toes down. Hold behind the thigh, right up towards the knee, but not behind the knee. Push the heels up, toes down. Let the legs drop open. Keep pushing through the heels. So this is a bit like the one where we sat and we've got our legs nice and straight. So back of the knees straight and then hug in a little bit again. Pull in, pull in. Keep pushing through the hips. Let the legs relax open a little bit more. Push and pull. Keeping the backs of the knees straight as you can. Keep the toes pointing back to you. Bring it in, cross your ankles, and then change the cross. Change the cross again, cross, keeping the backs of the knees straight, toes down to you. So bend at the knees, just roll round in a circle with both knees, keeping your ankles crossed, and then back the other way. That's it. Okay, keep the ankles crossed, open the knees wide and hug round onto the back of the thighs. Drop the chin to the shoulder. Take it over to the other side. And back to the centre. Lift the head so you're looking forward and then rock yourselves up. Bring yourself up. We're starting with both legs out in front. If anybody needs to go, they can. I just say we're just going over a bit because I've got a few more things to do. So push through the heels, keep the toes back to you. Can you reach for the toes? Now, if you can't get to your toes, you can put your hands at the side of your chin. We're thinking about pushing the chest forward, and I don't need to round the top of the back too much. I want you to try not to round, pull the shoulders down and push forward with the chest. If you can get to your toes, try and walk your fingertips, I'll just move back a little bit, further down towards the middle of your foot. And then round and pull back. So the little bits of the ankles come off the floor and you're rounding your back now, tuck the chin in. Release, lift it up. Keep one leg out exactly where it is in front and the other leg bend and pop the inner sole of your foot, touching that inner thigh. And then sit up nice and tall. Reach down for this foot, keeping this knee just open and relax. And the same thing, push the chest and the chin forward. So rather than rounding, shoulders down, push the chin and chest forward as if you're trying to give your knee a bit of a kiss. Bring that up, spin round, look over your shoulder, holding the knee on the other side. Sit up nice and tall, tall as you can, keeping the shoulders down. Bring it back to the center, change legs. So bring both legs straight for a second. Bring the sole of the foot in. So remember, this leg is out front. Let this knee drop. Reach for this toe. If you can get to the toe, go over the foot as far as you can, as if you're trying to get to the middle of the foot. Push the chin and chest forward. Push the tailbone backwards. So try and let this knee relax open. Then just relax a little bit so your back, top of your back's getting the stretch as well. gently up. Hugging round to look over the shoulder, sitting as tall as you can. Gently bring it back. Then we want both legs wide. So toes pointing back to you again. Reach the hands out, reach for the toes. And again, if you can get to the toes, go over. And try and sort of slide down the side so you're holding down near the ankle and the bottom of the foot. Push the chin and chest forward, push the tailbone back. Relax your breathing. Nice and gently relax. Feel that stretch going through the back, but we're mainly thinking about the inner thigh, back of the legs. Relax into it a little bit more. Try and bring the hands forward, turn your palms into a prayer position and let your elbows go on the floor. Okay, come up. We've got our hands in prayer here. We open out to the side. And then we're going to twist slightly to the center. And then imagine you're trying to bring that elbow to touch the inside of the knee. Back up. Same on the side. Don't force it. Twist. And then imagine you're bringing that elbow down towards the knee. Bring it back up to your stop sign. Put one hand on the floor this side. You've still got your stop sign this side. Twist. And bring it down again a little bit further, as if you're trying to get your elbow to touch the inside of your knee and you're looking around the going on at the back. Bring that arm up. Change sides. Hand down. We bend at this elbow. Bring the other elbow in and imagine you're touching the inside of the knee. So you should feel that stretch through the inner thigh. Look round the back. So we're getting the stretch through the neck as well. It back up. Take the hands round the back and reach for your elbows with your hands. Stick the chest up as high as you can. So we're sitting tall. Take a breath in and then relax and blow out. Lean forward and down. Breath in, still holding onto your arms, reaching towards the elbows. Just turn around again so I can see what you mean. And then relax. Imagine you're trying to bring your head down to the floor in front so you're getting a bit more of a stretch. And again, breath in and up. Sit tall as you can. Blow out and relax the shoulders. Relax everything. Imagine you're bringing your head or your chin or your nose down towards the floor. It doesn't have to get anywhere near it, but we're just relaxing enough just to get that stretch. Breath in, come up. One more time, blow it out. Relax there for a second. A little bit longer. Slowly up, bring it up. So just circle round with the shoulders, back the other way. So hand to the side, keep this arm straight, and then bend at the elbow here and reach right over. And the other side, so hand to the floor, bend with this one on the floor, reach over, you can put your elbow down if you can get it down. One more time each side. So you start with your hand and then try and rest down on your elbow, reaching across to the other side. One more time the other way. So hand first away as far as you can from your body, and then the elbow goes to the floor. Palm down, reach over. Back to the center. Sit up tall as you can, pushing the chest up, fingertips down into the floor. Push the chest up and sit as tall as you can. Hold it there for a few seconds. Release. And then we're going to turn the soles of the feet in. Holding on towards the ankle as far as we get to the ankle. You can hold it up here, it doesn't matter. But towards the ankle if we can to begin. And then we flap the wings of the butterfly. And just gently let them flap. Sit and release. And then bring your hands further up. And gently push down and release with your arms. So only a little bit of movement. Push, release, press, push. So we push down, then the thighs push in. Press down and then push up. So we're trying to put a little bit of resistance there. Bring your hands onto the inside of the thighs. Push and push, push and press. So your hands are the resistance, pushing on the outer thigh, push in, push out. 4, push out. Keep pushing out and against them as we're squeezing in with the thigh. 2. Hold it about halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. 8. Out onto the knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Take your hands, closing your toes. Push the chin and chest forward. Drop the chin in, and just relax there for a second. Again, through the thighs and the hips. Take a breath in. Gently blow it out through the mouth and relax the shoulders. Okay, rock your arms from side to side as if you're trying to touch the inner thigh with the side of your arm or your shoulder. Just rocking, just to loosen up a bit more in the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring that in. Okay, then gently close the legs. I just want you to come onto all fours. Nearly done. Okay, and then the last exercise again is to give the inner thigh a good stretch. So we start off on our hands and knees. The knees are open. We're going to take one leg directly to the side and the back of that knee is locked out straight. You can either have your foot facing the side wall or put it flat down on the floor or somewhere in the middle. And then once we've got that position, we come down onto our arms as if we're in prayer position and we push the bottom backwards and then forwards. So we press back with the bottom as that leg's to the side, and it should feel like a nice stretch going through the inner thigh, up into the groin. Don't force anything, and back. Push back and forwards. 2 more. Last one, we push it back and hold. Put one hand on top of the other and put your forehead onto your hand on the floor. Keep pushing the tailbone backwards and upwards, keeping that leg nice and straight and directly to the side. Take a breath in through your nose. Gently blow out through the mouth. Okay, slowly lift the head. Hands to the floor and come up first. Bring that knee in. So we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're on all fours on our hands and knees. And then take that leg directly out to the side first. Make sure it's right to the side. Back of the knee is as straight as you can get it. So lock it out and keep the leg to the side. Down into your prayer position. Keep that knee locked out straight and then push the tailbone back and up, rocking. Rock back, rock forward. And again, you'll feel that stretch change through the back of the thigh, inner thigh, lower back a little bit. Push back, keeping the bottom up as if we're heading towards that back foot and forward. 2 more. Hold it back. Top of the other and put your forehead down and keep the bottom pushing up to the ceiling. Keep that leg as straight as you can. Back of the knee straight. And again, you should feel that inner thigh, nice tightness, but a nice feeling in the inner thigh. Keep the tailbone up. Relax a little bit more. Take a breath in. Blow it out. Push it back a little bit. Lift the head. Open up onto the hands. Bring the knee in. So up off the hands, so we're just on the knees. Bring one leg forward. Turn the toes under on the other foot. Hand on the thigh, not the knee. Push down and come back up. Get yourselves back to your balance again there. That's it. Okay, feet and knees together. Shoulders back and down. Chest to the ceiling. Just take a nice breath in. We've been down there quite a while. Blow it out. So just want to get the blood pumping again. And again, breath in. Blow out. Arms up. Little twist. Center. So it's a bit of a dumb way to twist. One more time each side. Twist. Center. Twist. Cross your arms. Take it down and up. Stretch it up. Bring the hands down. And then just pedal off a little bit. can't see my feet, but you know what a pedal is. Okay, feet, knees down, knee bend for 3. So we've got 3, 2, 1, and up. And again, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I've gone over a bit, but I think we need a bit longer for this class, really. I might add a bit of time on there onto the timetable. If anybody wants to leave earlier, they can. And blow and relax, squeeze. And then give yourselves a round